Pixie here, bringing you a ZVZ on Tal'Darim Martel. Wow, I messed up my intro. This is the worst. What else can go wrong today? Regardless, this is a ZVZ on Tal'Darim Altar between IMNestea, possibly the best Zerg in the world at the moment, and LiquidTLO. Now, of course, the ratings do change right now. I mean, it's really opinion based on who is really the best of the best, but it seems like right now, IMNestea is very, very good, as he has taken a GSL, if not two. I need to really check that, but a GSL is no small feat to take. And if you check the production tab, it almost looks like the exact same thing is going on for both players, if TLO just a tad faster. And you know, at this level of play, that could mean the entire game. The time that he takes to make this one drone 2 seconds faster could make the entire game. Of course, I'm just being kind of silly right now. It doesn't make the entire game, as the StarCraft is a game of seconds, but not nanoseconds. This is, of course, a ZVZ, and I would like to compare basically a ZVZ to like a knife fight. I mean, in the early game, there's so many basically builds and small little things that you can do, like the way you micro your lings in the professional play is just so powerful. It looks like MLG is going to be going for a Ghast first with a pool. I believe that was on 12 or 13. Looks like TLO is going to be going for a 15 hatch build, and this could actually spell a lot of trouble for TLO if he doesn't pick up on it in time. I mean, the Overlords are going to pass each other as they are spawning somewhat close by air. I mean, Tal'Darim is so massive, I can barely call this close by air, but they are, that is the technical term for it. Looks like the expansion does go down for TLO, basically wanting to have a good macro game. MLG will get over here and spot it relatively soon, and this is actually going to be good for him, as it looks like no expand in sight for MLG. It looks like he's basically going to be going for all-out aggression in the early game, which could be very, very deadly for TLO if he does not block it somehow. Looks like the pool just going down as the pool finishes for IMNestea, and this could actually be pretty deadly. It looks like he is getting speed right away, and he is getting the queen, so he's not going to go for Ling Flood right off the bat. I mean, he's going to be in a position to macro this, but it looks like MLG has spotted the expansion over here. Now this is basically going to make him happy with glee, just like me, gleeful Pixie. Just throwing in product placement into my own thing. He is getting the Baneling less now, which means that he's basically no expansion yet either, which means I'm not saying this is so much of an all-in, but basically he's going to go for massive damage now to take to basically capitalize on the fact that he is just getting his pull now. He's going to have speed so much faster. He's getting 8 lings. Look, all these lings are about to pop. Hitting the Baneling nest. I feel like he's just going to go in here, morph a couple Banelings, get some huge hits off in here if TLO can't split correctly, and just overwhelm the fact that TLO doesn't have a lot of Zerglings right now. I mean, the difference is pretty huge as more lings are about to pop. He will get there right when the Baneling nest finishes. 2 Overlords just going to awkwardly jostle for airspace. Kind of like the neighbors that don't really like each other, but more like tolerate each other. They're just like, hey, what's up, man? I'm gonna float over here. Yeah, I'm gonna come after you. No, you don't need to come after me, man. I'm just gonna follow you. He's following me. It's just awkward. Anyways, Banelings are morphing here. If we focus on the game, looks like TLO is gonna have enough when the Spinecrawler does finish to sort of deal with this. Looks like he does have more lings, but when these Banelings do finish, which they will shortly, but not before the Spinecrawler finishes, he will have enough. Looks like TLO does have a very good defense, as he is getting 6 lings. Might actually be overreacting. I mean, with the Spinecrawler, he could even be overreacting, but it looks like it is very, very imperative that he get good Baneling hits off, as he's just going to run right through. Spinecrawler taking out one Baneling, doesn't take out another. That only takes out one Baneling, but it looks like these hits are basically the all-in and all for MLG right now. He needs to get amazing hits with these Banelings, otherwise it is GG. Can he get some hits? Can he get some hits? It looks like he is taking out all the drones, and another big hit on the... basically taking out every drone. If we check out the unit station, looks like only 9 drones for TLO. He just lost tab. He took out 7 workers right there, and 25 other units, or I guess 7 minus 25. But it looks like he did hold that off for the time being. This is the knife fight I'm talking about. I mean, the way these lings and banelings move around each other, they just have to be so careful. I mean, dodging stuff, the knife fight analogy sort of works like, you know, dodging around, being very careful, taking out Banelings like this, and even the lings. Another big Baneling hit here that TLO didn't even notice, and there's the GG. TLO realizing that, you know, too much damage has been done. I only have the 6 workers, whilst MLG does have 14. I mean, 14 barely being any for the 6-minute mark, but MLG sort of did a risky build, sort of going pool first with no scouting intel, and capitalized on it and won the game. And this was only the first game in the series, so I can't wait to cast the next one, and I hope you join me.